Welcome, friends, to Cook Well, Feel Well, and another plant and protein combination that transforms simple ingredients into a flavor-packed, healthy dish. 3 colorful bunches of vegetables from the market, paired with pork sausage patties I already had on hand, piled high and topped with my homemade 5-minute pesto sauce. The full recipe is in the link below. In just a few minutes, we can transform these simple, nutritious, wholesome ingredients into a flavor-packed, healthy dish. I begin my peaceful prep by bringing my protein to room temp for a food-safe 20 minutes for easy browning in the sauté pan later. Simply open the package and let sit while you chop your veg. You'll need your trusted chopping knife, and I place a scraps bowl to the side, perfect for the compost if that's your thing. For asparagus, chop the last inch or so from the stems as they're woody and fibrous. You can cut the remaining spears into smaller bite-sized pieces or keep them long and regal like I'm doing here. Asparagus are an excellent source of fiber for metabolic and digestive health. Next are baby carrots. Again, so easy, as they just need a snip of the greens with kitchen shears. I like to leave a little cap of green on for color. And the greens are 100% edible, high in vitamin K and A. That's a cross between carrots and parsley. You can use it in creative ways, like as an alternative to basil when making your pesto. These baby carrots are so tender that I simply trim the end and slice in half lengthwise so they're long and graceful, echoing the shape of our asparagus. This is a good rule of thumb when prepping veg, if you're going to combine them in the dish later. Make them similar shapes, long and graceful, cubed or diced, whatever inspires you. Just remember, slicing them allows them to saute that much quicker. Next, these beautiful white globe-shaped Japanese turnips. They're a popular item at farmers markets. A crisp, tender root vegetable with a delicate flavor full of fiber. Cut off the greens and leave a little cap on for color. Then thinly slice. Remember, the thinner, the more easily they cook. As always, choose whatever fresh veg inspires you. Like these turnips, most root vegetables are high in fiber, which helps us feel full longer, helps keep blood sugar levels stable, and are low in calories. With our protein coming to room temp and our plants prepped, let's whip up a wildly fresh, nutritious 5-minute pesto, part of the heart-healthy Mediterranean diet. The full recipe is in the link below, but here are the highlights. Into an immersion blending jar. Extra virgin olive oil, rich, fruity, and high in monosaturated fats, which can help reduce inflammation in the body. Your nuts or seeds of choice for brain health and satiating appetite. Cheese, which provides the creamy, but also a bit of zest and tang, a secret weapon for balance in the dish. Fresh squeezed lemon juice, high in vitamin C and other beneficial plant compounds. Plop in your garlic and a touch of salt. You don't need much, as the cheese has a natural saltiness. You can see here the separation of fat and acid in the jar, which is why our immersion blender is so important to combining our ingredients so they don't separate later. Once your base is well blended and creamy, add in your chopped fresh basil leaves. Like all our recipes, cooking can be your meditation time, placing attention on sensory experience, the sights, sounds, smells, and touch of food. Practice being present, less lost in thought, less lost in screen time, and gratitude to the farmer and everyone in between who helps bring us our valuable food. With our wholesome food prepped and our delicious 5-minute sauce made, we turn to heat to transform our food. Fire your burner, and with the pan at medium-high heat, swirl a small bit of healthy cooking fat to help browning and keep the food from sticking to the pan. Our first batch is protein, our seasoned pork sausage patties. When we saute the pork first, we can use the fat that's rendered from the cooking to saute and flavor the next batches for added depth. press to sear to help browning and lock in flavor. About 2 minutes on the first side to crisp up, and then flip. Beautiful. Again, one of the keys to successful browning is to bring the meat to room temperature before cooking. Once cooked through, turn off the burner and plate. The meat will continue to cook from the residual heat and create delicious juices. Sometimes I like to tent the protein to help keep it warm. You can use another plate by simply turning it upside down. Fire your burner again, and using the healthy fat that remains in the pan from the sausage, add your next batch. Slices of white globe turnips with little green caps. Stir to coat, salt for sparkle, and press to sear. I love this wok for its unique shape. The surface wraps up the sides, which provides a generous cooking area without the bulk of a large pan. You can learn more about my life-changing wok tips in the link below. For a quick steam, create a pile to trap the moisture. Swirl a couple of tablespoons of water around the sides of the pan and place the lid. Let steam for just a minute or so. You can sauce anywhere in the process, at the end, which we will do, or even while sautéing, like I'm doing here, just to add a bit of added flavor and color. Turnips are so good for you. They're a root vegetable, but also from the cruciferous family, and they feed the good microbes in your gut while helping protect against the harmful ones. Our next batch, baby carrots. A hot pan, a dollop of healthy fat, and stir to coat. Add your sprinkle of salt. As always, if you want things to sear, spread them out evenly with space so steam can escape. This helps create the crisp browning. Then, if you want things to soften rather than crisp, pile the items together to trap the steam. When done, plate your carrots, knowing you've made something rich and powerful for your body. Next, our asparagus. Line them up in your pan. Be gentle with the spear tips and place the spears up the side of the pan for a more gentle heat. Eating asparagus is part of a fiber-rich diet and an excellent way to keep your digestive system healthy. After an easy sear, you can include a quick steam, just a minute or two. And there we have it, an easy one-pan sauté for a feast of whatever plants look fresh from the market. Colorful, delicious, and highly nutritious. Serve the items individually on a platter, or pile high on individual plates, like I'm doing here. Here's a trick for making things look delicious on the plate. Stack your ingredients tall. Be creative. There are no rules. Then, my favorite part, a final dollop of delicious, nutritious sauce. This pesto will elevate any dish. Savor your good works and enjoy.